mindset. Because I'm white, I can't be a powerful pastor. Oh, because I come from the ghetto, I can't be successful. Oh, because I'm rich, I can understand your pain, I can't help you. He reveals to these doctors and these priests and these lawyers and to his mother, he reveals to them, you need to check yourself. How you to judge and ask a question. He wows them old and wise men. He wows them with the greatness of his mind. Because he says, it is not me who does this, but the power of God who's in me. He says, he's telling them things, he's talking about himself to them. They don't even know it's him. You heard what John said? The Messiah, the forerunner of Christ? Yeah. You're only 12 years old, little boy. How you know this? It's some of y'all who are young. You have a desire. God's word, y'all studied it. Y'all embedded with it. But people around you are telling you, you're just too young. You ain't ready. Well, Jesus was ready at 12. No, he wasn't. He was too eager. He was eager. But it proved he was still ready, but he was eager. He wasn't ready yet. Because after this, he went back and it says that he grew. He grew. He continued to grow. Some of y'all, 17, 18, 20, 30 maybe. People are telling you that you're not ready. Telling you don't know nothing. Tell them, check yourself. Because Christ made sure that the wise men and the lawyers and the doctors checked themselves. They was astonished that they were astonished at his answers and his question. He didn't only just answer them, he questioned them. What? You only 12 years old. And God is saying, I'm going to reveal to people the power that I have set in you. I'm 24 years old. I believe greatly deep down inside me that God, he got words burning inside of me like Jeremiah. They're burning deep inside of me. And people look at me in church and think that I don't know nothing. Oh, you ain't got no, you don't have no degree, Paul. You ain't know, this and that. People YouTube me and Facebook me and Twitter me and see people, and sometimes it's a very discouraging thing. But God says, hold on. People despise me because you're young. But remember what Paul says. Do not despise the youth. Look at what Christ says to the disciples when they try to hold back the children from coming and sitting on the side. He says, do not despise those. Because he said, if you cause one of these little ones to lose faith, it's better for you that you cast a rope around your neck with a milestone and throw it into the water and kill yourself. It's better that you commit suicide. So when people come up against you and say that God has not revealed himself to you, say, remember what Jesus did? Remember what Paul said? People say, well, you need a spiritual father. I didn't have a spiritual father in the church. I didn't. God taught me, Spirit of God taught me everything I need to know. He teaches me nowadays, and I refuse to have someone teach me, someone who's in the church teach me, because the Spirit of God is my teacher. Paul makes it clear that we all don't need teachers to teach us. Those who need teachers, some of them do need teachers, but some of them don't want the Holy Spirit to teach them nothing, because they feel as though that they want to, have man teach them. But some of you are following the Spirit of God. He's teaching you greatly. And some of you are in school taking this stuff, and God's teaching you greatly. He revealed himself to you. But you want to reveal him to others. They're despising you. Keep the faith. Luke chapter 1, verse 39. So we're going back a little bit. Luke chapter 1, verse 39. It says this. Now Mary arose in those days and went into the hill country with haste to the city of Judea, and entered the house of Zacharias and greeted Elizabeth. And it happened when Elizabeth heard the greeting of Mary that the babe leaped in her womb, and Elizabeth was filled with the Holy Spirit. Then she spake out with a loud voice and said, Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of your womb. But why is this granted to me, that the mother of my Lord should come to me? For indeed, as soon as the voice of your voice greeting sounded in my ear, the babe leaped in my womb for joy. Blessed is she who believe, for there will be a fulfillment of those things which were told from the Lord. Christ reveals to Elizabeth and to Mary and to Zacharias and to John and to the whole world his resume. I am the fruit. She said there's a fruit in your womb. Fruit is to give us strength. When you eat a fruit, it is to fill us up. He is the fruit. He's a fruit. He reveals to them the power of them. It says that when Mary greeted her, that when it entered her ears, John leaped. For 5 months, she couldn't feel John leaping in that womb. He was like dead baby, and she didn't know what was going on. But when she heard the greeting of Mary, the Spirit of God jumped in the womb and shook her up. He said, woman, I'm powerful. Woman, there was no one greater than me. Woman, I am the fruit. I am the vine. I'm revealing to you my resume. I work in places where you feel as though that there is no movement. On his resume it says, I am the healer. I am the regenerator. He re-energized her body. He gave her energy that John leaps. And she said, oh. The mother of my Lord visits me, the fruit in her womb. He reveals to us his resume. When things ain't going right, he says, and then suddenly, man, for 5 months, things are going real slow for Elizabeth. But then soon as Mary entered the house, suddenly, she didn't walk to the door yet. She had the door greeting her, Elizabeth, how you doing? He leaped. He reveals to us, slowly but suddenly, not slowly but surely, slowly then suddenly I move. Yes, I'm moving slow in your life right now because I'm trying to get you to understand something. But then suddenly you will hear a salutation, a solution, how you doing, brother? And then the Lord reveals himself to you, the power of his might, power of his hand, power of his voice, and you're shaken by it. Oh God, I waited 5 months. I waited 20 years for this, 10 years. I waited years for this God. Now I feel your power. You revealed this unto me. Those who are waiting for God to reveal himself to you slowly and then suddenly. And not slowly but surely. It's slowly. Then suddenly. We go to Luke 23, 32 and 34. Now Jesus is on the cross hanging between two thieves. He takes the place of a murderer. And he's in between two thieves. And everybody's mocking him. He's bleeding. He's in pain. And the thief looks over to him and he says, that's right, my bad. He is between two thieves, and they mocking him and they tormenting him. And he says to God, Father, forgive them, for they not know what they do. He reveals to them his character. While I'm pinned up here with 3 nails, 2 in my hands, 1 in my foot, bleeding with a crown of thorns in my head, done ripping my garments down, I'm saying, Father, forgive them. We all have a standard to live by.